Welcome back, everyone. It's Savage Sasquatch from GamingReportCard.com, and we are playing Far Cry 5 on the Xbox One X. We are finishing up our rounding up of the regular quests. These are the collectibles and the prepper stashes we're doing in this episode. And by the end of this episode, we should be done with every regular quest in the game. So, we've been missing 2 bobbleheads and the 14 casks, and I think about 3 or 4 prepper stashes. So we're going to start out here, and we're going to warp right down here to this little alien-looking place. Thank you, IGN, for having an interactive map that shows where all these collectibles are. They all show up. You can buy for, if you missed our last video, there should be a link for it at the end of this video that shows where a majority of the collectibles are. But you can find them for yourself if you... oh gosh, that's 200 meters away. Well, we are going to airdrop in. So you can buy for $1,200 a piece a map that shows you where each of them are on the map. Unfortunately, they don't always light up with the quest indicator the way they're supposed to, and so that's a little annoying. But you know, you can find maps online. IGN has a really great interactive map that people have updated that show you where everything is, and so then you can see if you've gotten that one when you compare your map with theirs. So I found that very useful. But we'll continue showing it on the map where it is with each one that we go to. Alright, it's in here somewhere. How do we get into there? Oh, we just break the window. There we go. Quiet cheeseburger. Yes, Whitetail Park Visitors Center. And we don't even have to airdrop in for this one. This will finish out our bobblehead quest line, and then we'll start working on those casks and the prepper stashes. And hopefully at the end of that, we will be done with all the quests in the game. Our next episode will be going after Joseph Seed. I may very well just stay up a little later tonight to finish this out. I'm excited to be taking him on. There are other things I do need to take on, like going after all the crazy fish and crap like that. So we won't be 100% done with everything, but we'll have finished all the main quests. We'll see if we get to that tonight, depending on how long it takes us to gather all these casks. Alright, and there's the bobblehead. And we can go turn these in. While we're at it, though, let's go ahead and hit up some prepper stashes. Man, is there not going to be... You know what, let's see if we can airdrop in and fly up to the prepper stash. Alright, so this prepper stash here is nestled deep up here in the mountains. Way up here. Alright, so we gotta get into the cabin. I don't know what we gotta do to get into the cabin, but... Okay, so for this prepper stash, there's a bear over here. A grizzle bear. Where you going, grizzle bear? There's a dead guy back here. Is this associated with this? Indeed. So you're meant to... Get his skin. So you're meant to grapple up here after you find the key on that body back there in the Grizzle Cave. And then you can zip line back and just have yourself a little fun. Who doesn't like a good zip line? Well, until you hit the tree, that is. And in we go. And the prepper stash spoils are ours. Get our perk points, get our cash, and we get out. We're gonna go head down here. We're gonna turn in the bobbleheads That way we can finish this quest out. Working our way towards completion. Here he is.
Hey, did you find them all?
I did.
Oh my freaking God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the best day of my life. Thanks so much, buddy. You just saved me a lifetime of heartache and severe depression.
Mint condition completed. Now we get a cheeseburger t-shirt that we can wear if we want. If we so desire. Alright, on to the next prepper stash. Oh, it looks like we got one right down here. We can try.
This is just another Tuesday. America's no different.
Okay, so there is a sunken plane over here. We got to do this in the dark, really. It's actually not that bad out here, as long as that fish didn't come over and bite me. Key's somewhere over here. Maybe it's in this box? Nope. It's not drowned. Here it is. It's by the... Oh, come on, take it. It's by the cockpit there. This really isn't that bad. All it takes is a little bit of swimming. It's not drowned. Come on, get up there. There you go, buddy. Not a bad idea to bring a boat if you come out here. All of it in one little tiny container here. Okay. On that note, all the way up here, gotta find a good point to fast travel up there too. Gliding in towards our next prepper stash here. This might be a tricky landing. Maybe not. Not at all. This is a pretty sight, this waterfall here. Okay, and we're gonna fall down and hurt ourselves. It's okay. What's this say? All the way up there. Awesome. How do we get all the way up there? That is my question. Alright, looks like we got a shortcut up the trail by grappling again. Okay, and we're gonna have to swing. Yeah, who needs a grapple? Okay, and here we go up the steep trail. This is one of the more involved prepper stashes I think I've definitely one of the more involved prepper stashes. Whew, that was close. I thought I was going to die. or have to do a large chunk of this over again.
Watch me get my move on. I'm a bust a move, except for dancing, it's escaping.
Sure our luck in repairs mode. Target acquired! Stay down!
Okay.
Never thought this gun would get to
What's
see so
this?
much use.
There it is. Okay, up at the top of the hill, and then we unlock the prepper stash right here. A little involved here, but we got it.
Goddamn Peggies are trying to...
Oregano. Huh, who knew? And so that puts us up here, one mission away. And heck, there's one prepper stash. Alright, we're coming up on this prepper stash that I believe if we get this one, we'll finish out John's area, and I believe this is the last prepper stash in the game. Very exciting. We'll have about 60 skill points roughly to spend once we get here. Oh, this is an interesting looking thing right here. Beached ship. Or something of that nature. I have a feeling we're going to be hanging out here in a minute, so... Okay. So we've arrived at the general area of the last prepper stash. There's this big kind of half-sunken, I don't know if it's a house or a boat or a houseboat or a boathouse. All right. Okay, so that's where it is. Now we can go through here. What's down here? Is there a snake in here? Sounds like there's a snake in this bunker here. Not okay with that.
Not sure how I did it, but I'm awful sorry about crashing the dredge into your bunker.
Somebody left a voicemail. Alright, drove my boat in there. Okay, so it looks like right here is the way we want to go in. According to this little... Okay. I don't know exactly where we're going or what we're doing, but it seems linear enough. Okay. And we're out of the water, so that's good as well. Maybe we take this up. We'll have to remember there's a cask over here. Aha. Now we can enter the bunker. I think we still have to swim in there. I think we're going to come out and find a snake if the sound was correct. Wow. It's about a complicated area here. Hope I don't drown going through here. Where is it? Unless it's above? Dang you! Thing had scared me. That's a key card. Maybe that's the way to get out. Yep, indeed. Alright. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's all of our prepper stashes. This is the new parking lot revealed. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and swim down and grab this cask right here while we're here. We have to get 14 of these during this episode, so if we're at one, we might as well start there. Man, this seems so slow. So how do I get down there? We must have to go in the top? Yep, indeed, we gotta go in Kirk. Kirk is such a dope. Let's also take a look at the map here. Did we finish John's area? 40 of 41, 42 of 43. So we got one quest in each. Might very well be something secret in Jacob's region to blow up, because now that we know that that prepper stash counted for. Alright, it is time for these underwater casks. And frankly, I think the best way to do this is going to be to start to this in this little bay here. I believe everything here is going to be land, well, waterlocked or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to go around here actually first. And we'll work these off one by one. This should be pretty quick and easy. As I mentioned earlier, the maps will show you exactly where all these are located, so it's not like you need me to show you. This is more of if you have trouble finding it once you get there. I can't imagine that you guys are, and none of these are horribly difficult from what I've seen so far, but I've only gotten a couple of this type item. This one's right out in the open. Nice and easy. Boom. Done. Another one that's just lying at the bottom of the river. Ooh, almost drowned. Next one's up here by the little island. That's terrifying right there.
Of all places I've been, I'll tell you
There it is, one more lying right at the bottom of the river.
On the road, you tend to make the gases. You a good driver, Moon Koala? I'm not sure what that means, Moon Koala. I think I made it up, though. I like it, man. That's you, Moon Koala.
This one's a little trickier. You got to go into this little pipe thing here. Grab it. It's not immediately visible, but you can still see it as long as you can mark it. It's not drown, don't drown, don't drown. There we go.
This'll be fun, man. Sail on, play out spy. You hold back, man. Can't keep that pedal before, man.
This one, you gotta swim down in this little ravine. It's kind of halfway under some rocks. Not too difficult.
All right, man. I'm in and clench it onto the seat. Let's do it.
This one is a little trickier. You gotta swim down here, and it's wedged up under the rock there. They can't all just be sitting out in plain sight, I guess. These last two are located right up here around this bridge, the north part of the lake. One on each side. And we're now going to... Oh, we got another one straight ahead.
Must be fun, man. Sail on, play out spy. Hey, you know what I want to do today? I want to rack up a whole bunch of vehicular homicide.
Now this is odd. This one seems to be above ground. But there's some kind of contraption here. How do we get up there?
Man, everybody's been talking about you, and they are right. You got some serious gun food skills, man. You and me as dude amigos, we can mess some things up real good.
I thought I was a goner.
Alright. So I'm going to try wingsuiting over. And the parachute landed me right on top. That's ridiculous if that's the way you're supposed to get up here. Oh, Snake, you getting it. Suck it. Oh, man, that is the worst. That is the worst of the casks I've faced so far. Having to, like, jump and wingsuit off through the trees and then use the parachute to give you enough lift to put you on the island, and that just, like, it felt so ridiculously precise. I'm not a fan there.
Alright, man, I'm in. Clench it onto the seat. Let's do this.
Don't want to hear anything else about her clenching. That's for sure.
We all agree to never use the word discharge when we're talking about weapons. Crashing into this shit.
This one's pretty deep down. And inside a helicopter, maybe? Yeah. We still got it. That's 10 now. That's 9 we've got in this video, so they're going pretty quick. 5 more to go. Without the map, though, you'd never find any of these. Like, it's ridiculous. Just a way to make you spend 1,200 of your money. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're all within view here.
On the road, they tend to make you gas. Man, where's the suspension in this thing? I can feel every damn pedal rattling my tank and looking for my butthole.
This one looks like it's going to be way deep down. Hopefully we're not going to drown trying to get it if we didn't take the optical angle. Holy smokes, what is down here? It's like there's a whole building or... Come on, get it. Come on, don't drown, don't drown. That is so deep under here. I think this might be a precision. You drown if you don't get it. Oh my gosh, we made it. Like I said, there's a whole something under there.
This will be fun, man. We got to see them all play I Spy. Friend of mine's a trucker. He's all in the world just for gift. One time he showed me the bunker and it was just wall to wall and staring. I'll take you to the sunset next week.
This one right here. Okay, this is another tricky one. Looks like we've got to go down over here. And like we need to swim into this tunnel to get it. There we go, 12 of 15, 3 more. No cask too tricky for us. some jet skis might be too tricky to get on. Whoa, boy. Right over the rocks there, and we're coming up on... This is the furthest south of the casks. It looks like it's fairly shallow, but it looks like it might be a little tricky to figure out how to get in there. How do we get in there? He's got grenades on him. That seems to be a hint here about what we need to do. Alright, so you throw the grenade in the water, and the game does leave you some subtle hints. That's a tricky little one. It's not hard, but... So that is us getting really close. I believe that's 13 now, and we've just got 2 left, and they're both right over here. That's the easiest one we've had. It's literally like 2 feet below the water surface. And finally, number 15. This should, once we turn this in, should finish off Faith's region. We already finished off John's, and we only have 1 quest left in Jacob's, which that is the big puzzle as to what that is. I have one theory, one fear about what that could be, and that is that we didn't rescue enough people before we finished out that area. There was a mission to rescue 20 people. I know I got up to like 16. I don't know if there's anybody to rescue once you finish it. We'll have to figure this out. So anyway, now that we got all these casks, she is right here. And we can just travel right to her.
Please tell me you found it. I can't
There you
tell
go.
you how glad I am you found the McKellans. My dad swore it was a myth, but I knew better. That stuff's been aging underwater for more than half a century. Bet I could get a pretty penny for it, and maybe I will. But right now, I'm just enjoying this little family reunion. Thanks for everything.
If you think about it, it's way simpler than I jump out.
Whiskey River's completed. Faith's region should be completed now. Let's see here. Faith. Yep, everything is complete in Faith's. Everything is complete in John's. Up to Jacob here. We've got 1 mission, and that is irking me. Alright, so after researching this for a minute here, it says that I'm missing, that there is a prepper stash called Cliffhanger. I don't see Cliffhanger within my list of quests here. So that makes me think that that is the missing mission. Even though I've accepted every clue that I've seen, it's like over here at the falls. So yeah, we're going to try to find this here. Be right inside this little loop on the road, if the map I'm looking at is right. So we're looking for the Cliffhanger prepper stash. And there it is. Heavens, how did anybody... If it doesn't give you any There's whose target? Is somebody silly enough to be trying to shoot at me? Oh, yes, they are. Well, look at you, Mr. Magoo. Hey, I'm right here. Bye-bye. Okay. So we found our last prepper stash, our last mission right here. So he's got the key. So there's the lockbox that we're trying to open, but we have got to get up there. What up, duck? Say what? Roar! What does the cougar say? Roar! Okay, so we start down here and we have to get up there. It looks like sounds like somebody's got a Wolverine problem over here. It's better than a saber-tooth problem. Not really. Okay. I don't know why that almost killed me. Oh, I fell off, that's why. Or did I? I'm so confused right now. Good, good. We're almost up there. Aw, the Peggy's found this dude, I bet. No, don't knock me off this cliff. You jerk. Yep, they killed this poor guy. Poor dude. And this, I'm so excited. This will be our last quest in the whole game before we go after the boss man. And we're going to conclude this episode by, gosh, spending 63 perk points. It's a lot of perks to be able to buy. We'll take armor piercing. We're just going to finish out this whole first tree just to finish out a tree in case that's an achievement or something. Alright, what else can we get? Seems like a good thing to know eventually. Alright, that spends all of our points. We've bought most of the talents here in the talent tree. It's pretty crazy how far we've come here. So anyway, I hope you guys found this helpful, enjoyable, or at least got a good nap. Make sure to shoot us a thumbs up if you did like it. If you'd like to reach out, we'd love to hear from you guys. So shoot us something in the comments. We'll get back to you as long as it's not spam. And above all, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep plenty more action coming your way. Our next episode is going to be taking on Joseph Seed himself. I am so excited. I think I am going to stay up a bit later just so I can finish this game. There are a few things to kind of show you guys that we haven't done yet. There's actually a number of achievements that we haven't gotten, and I just don't feel like going and fishing to get the state record so I get every fishing pole. Like, that just doesn't do it for me. We're at 635 points, so there's still like 300 some odd here. You know, we've got one more. This is probably killing Joseph Seed down there. Let's see. Anything else? Bison using melee weapons. Tenderizable with your bare hands. So until next time, this is Savage Sasquatch from GamingReportCard.com, and I am out of here.